Meet Emmanuel Nwude, the man who sold a non-existent airport worth $242 million. Emmanuel Nwude pulled one of the greatest frauds in banking history. His scam is the third largest in banking history in the world. Nwude is regarded as one of the smartest criminals in history. In the heart of Nigeria, a story of outstanding rise and fall unfolds. This is the tale of Emmanuel Nwude, a journey marked by both incredible success and a notorious scandal. The rise of Emmanuel Nwude. Emmanuel Nwude was born into a modest family in a close-knit Nigerian village. From an early age, he exhibited a sharp mind and ambitious spirit. His upbringing was grounded in the values of hard work and resilience. Despite limited resources, Emmanuel's parents prioritized his education, fostering his natural intellect and drive. He excelled in school, quickly becoming known for his exceptional attitude and determination. Dreams of a prosperous future, Emmanuel moved to the city, where he immersed himself in the business world. His intelligence and charm quickly opened doors, and he climbed the corporate ladder with impressive speed. Emmanuel's story took a drastic turn when he became the director of the Union Bank of Nigeria. Union Bank of Nigeria, a well-established financial institution with a long history of credibility, has been a cornerstone of Nigeria's banking sector since 1917. As a director at the bank, Nwude gained deep insight into the banking industry, which enabled him to impersonate any high-ranking banker. His connections and expertise provided him with the perfect tools to orchestrate a sophisticated scheme that leveraged the trust of an international bank to execute a perfect scam. Meet the team. To pull off this heist, Emmanuel Nwude was assisted by a skilled and coordinated criminal gang. This team played critical roles in executing the fraud, making it one of the most significant banking scams in history. His team includes Emmanuel Nwude, which is the mastermind behind the entire operation, Amaka Najimba, a key player who helped lure in the target by playing a convincing role in the deception, using a charm and connection to gain trust. In Zerubbabel Kohli, he provided logistical support, ensuring that the operation ran smoothly. Christian Anajimba, expert in falsifying documents. Lastly, Obi Obiekwe played a critical role, contributed significantly to the deception, working closely with the other members to ensure that the scam appeared as authentic and credible as possible. The execution of the crime. The scam targeted Banco Noroeste, a bank in Sao Paulo, Brazil. The team focused on Nelson Sakaguchi, a director at the bank, as their main target. In March 1995, Nelson Sakaguchi received a fax inviting him to engage in a business transaction involving an airport in Nigeria. He responded to this invitation and traveled to London to meet with the person he believed had sent the fax. In London, the team convinced him that they were high-ranking officials from federal government of Nigeria with the Ministry of Aviation, that they were looking for investors for a new airport in the country's capital, Abuja. In return for the investment, Sakaguchi would receive a personal commission of $10 million. In 1976, the Nigerian government switched the capital from the city of Lagos to Abuja, which was more centrally located. Since the switchover, no major airport had been built and the country was undergoing an economic boom, which meant an airport should have been a brilliant investment. Sakaguchi was in and he wanted more information. At the meeting, Nwude posed as Paul Ogunwuma, the director of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Sakaguchi had heard of Oguma and his reputation was pristine. He had no reason not to feel confident in the meeting. Using forged documents, fake company seals, and convincing corporate identities, they painted a picture of a lucrative investment opportunity. The scam was meticulously planned. The team created fake business plans, architectural designs, and contracts that appeared authentic. They even set up meetings with supposed government officials and contractors to make the project seem legitimate. One of the key elements was the creation of a fake company, Union Bank of Nigeria Aviation Division, which appeared to be a subsidiary of Union Bank. This fake identity was used to handle communications and transactions related to the project. The team also set up a fake construction site, complete with workers and machineries, to further convince Sakaguchi of the project authenticity. To seal the deal, Nwude and his team used high-pressure sales tactics and created a sense of urgency. They claimed that the investment window was closing very fast and that Sakaguchi needed to act quickly to secure a stake in the project. The total deal was a $242 million deal. Of course, no Abuja airport was being built to invest in, and while Paul Ogunwuma was a real successful banker, he was certainly not the man Sakaguchi met. Instead, he had met one of Nigerian's most capable scammers. You all know, Emmanuel Nwude. The greed. Mr. Sakaguchi proceeded with the transactions without consulting other directors or verifying the identity of Nigerian CBN governor at the time. Since the internet was not commonly accessible back then, he was unable to easily look up this information. As a result, Mr. Sakaguchi fell victim to the scam, paying $191 million in cash initially, with the remainder paid as outstanding interest. For 3 years, the scam ran smoothly, with Sakaguchi funneling $242 million into what he believed was a legitimate investment. Lavish spending. As they got the money, Nwude and his team spent it lavishly. Nwude bought luxury cars like Bentleys and Rolls-Royce. They also traveled internationally, staying in the best hotels, shopping at exclusive stores, and eating at top restaurants. They bought many properties in Nigeria and abroad, filling their homes with fancy furniture and rare art pieces. This flashy spending not only got them noticed, but also showed how much money they had made from their scam. The unraveling. In 1997, Banco Santander, a Spanish multinational financial services company, expressed interest in buying out the struggling Banco Noroeste bank. Little did they know that Banco Noroeste was struggling because of Sakaguchi failings. During a joint board meeting between the two banks, questions were raised about the strange allocations of some of Banco Noroeste funds. Over half of the bank's capital was not where it was supposed to be and instead was in a strange bank account in the Cayman Islands. Slowly, the truth began to trickle out. Sakaguchi had been scammed and had used the bank's capital to pay for the fake airport investment. Criminal investigations were immediately launched and all trails led back to Nigeria. Since Sakaguchi was arrested at New York's John F. Kennedy Airport and offloaded to and dispatched to Switzerland to stand trial on charges relating to setting up bank accounts there as part of the fraud. With the unveiling of the scam, the new buyers began to develop a cold feet. The owners of Banco Noroeste had to push for the sale to save themselves from the scandal. They had to pay $242 million out of their pockets for the purchase to go ahead. Banco Noroeste, one of the biggest banks in Brazil, however, collapsed in 2001. Nwude and his accomplices enjoyed their loot for years, but in 2003, a trail created by years of reading the fine print and making connections from the Cayman Islands landed in Lagos. A thorough investigation was launched, tracing the funds back to Nwude and his accomplices. The trail of fake documents and falsified transactions led to their arrest in 2004. The legal battle. The legal battle that followed was lengthy and complex. Nwude and his team faced numerous charges, including conspiracy, forgery, and obtaining money by false pretenses. The Nigerian government, along with international law enforcement agencies, worked tirelessly to bring them to justice. In 2005, Nwude was sentenced to 25 years in prison. His accomplices also received substantial sentences, and Amaka and Najimba agreed to return 48 million as part of a plea bargain. Banco Noroeste, unable to recover from the financial blow, was eventually liquidated. The Emmanuel Nwude's story is a testament to the length individuals will go for wealth and the catastrophic impact of such greed. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on my latest video.